I'll be playing Sylvia Sutton, the Spacer.
I'm Overthinker. I'll be playing Vanya Valiant, the Envoy.
Hello, I'm Solomon. I'll be playing as Grant Becker, the Scientist.
And hello, I'm Kippahkid, the mad mind behind the frontier. So, let's pick up where we left off. One more piece. You have one more piece of the map before the creator's location is revealed. However, things have only gotten more challenging. Not only did you discover that the final map piece is hid under a scientific vault deep within a radioactive, undead-riddled planet, but you also learned that the oligarchy and freebooters have allied temporarily to ensure your ship doesn't leave with said map. Starwolf's men have already breached the vaults, as his banner is hung upon the door. Upon this discovery, what do you do?
So,
Yeah.
you doing okay?
I'm fine. Just taking account of what I have with me. As she's looking over her backpack.
Good call. Yeah. I'm just gonna let you take point on this one. You seem to know how to deal with these guys.
Is the door unlocked, perchance?
Oh, it's blasted open.
Okay. She's just gonna take out her Gatling gun.
The direct approach, then.
The only good freebooter's a dead freebooter.
Sounds good to me. And Grant will take out his ray gun, seeming not super inspired tonight. And for everyone watching at home, Grant has granted a little 1 out of possible 5 inspiration for tonight.
Oof.
Not ideal, but thematic.
Very.
All right. So to enter the vault, you must descend. As the first thing in front of you is a set of stairs going down.
I'm assuming it's really dark in here, or no?
Yes, it is pitch black, at least at the top of the stairs. Who's going first? I'm assuming Sylvia, but otherwise,
Sylvia's 100% walking forward with the Gatling gun ready and rearing.
Vanya will take out a flashlight and be ready to react, I guess. Keeping an eye out.
And Grant will basically be like he'll be like cracking chem lights to leave as like a trail so that way they don't get lost. And also, if they see something like block the light, they know that something's behind them.
all right. As you descend, you are given a bit of natural light, but it is flickering from the ceiling. Eventually, as you reach the bottom, the flashlight that Vanya has and the brief moments of the flickering lights reveals an untouched locker room filled with dust-covered PPE. Ahead of it is a glass decontamination chamber.
Does it look like the decontamination chamber's been used?
It does have a bit of fog to it, as in it recently seemed to have sprayed. But the PPE itself has not been touched.
Considering what we're fighting, should we go ahead and put on some BPE?
Oh, I think we're wearing some. We came down here with suits.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we're in the radiation protection suits.
As a reminder, you have two masked friends, Deadeye and Stoneface. As Stoneface pipes up, because, I mean, I suppose it was there to keep the outside out from going inside, but don't think that does much good now.
I was more concerned about us getting infected, but
Oh, yeah.
If what's in there is worse than what's out here, then I don't know if another chem suit is going to change anything.
fair. It's going to get loud, though. Those things are not typically quiet.
Okay.
One of us could take point at the door.
Bad idea.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
I think Sylvia's already there. She's ready.
Do it.
She opens the door.
As you open it, a crackle of loudspeaker voice comes through what it seems to be some sort of PA system. Welcome to Oligarchy employees. We are so proud that you have the Tin Town family. It is up to you and your innovations to make Project Eden a reality. Green future, and it cuts out before leaping again, missing the same beats as it did last time.
Did we already know this whole place was a failed oligarchy attempt?
You know it was a failed research attempt, and outside of Arctics, all of these sort of science-minded folks were from the oligarchy.
Cool. That explains that.
Leave it to oligarchy to release a plague on an entire planet.
Yeah.
Imagine that, releasing a whole plague on your planet.
That would be crazy.
Decontaminate.
Yeah.
Right. As you step through, and just a loud kind of noise of mist as it shoots out of the piping and washes you all down, and you start to hear movement as Stoneface has set himself up at the door, neutralizing any wandering grinners with his Tesla gun.
Right. We're decontaminated and moving forward.
As you enter the laboratory proper, like much of Tin Town, this once pristine and sterile hall had been overtaken by large swaths of moss, but unlike outside, there are flowers rivaling the size of Panagos' megaflora that have sprouted from the cracks of the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Immediately, a man dressed like a freebooter runs towards you guys, hands up in the air, blood staining his face and body, as he throws himself at your feet. You gotta get out of here! It's bash it here! Whatever Starwolf wants from you lot, just give it to him, it's not worth it!
So he's in front of Sylvia right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is, just without even thinking, the backpack's going to reach over and just stab the freebooter in the head.
You don't have to roll for that. He has submitted himself to you, and just immediately his eyes just go wide, and as the blood comes out, you see it being right in front of him. It almost looks like spores release.
Ew. Oh, I don't like that.
What's up?
Spores just came out of his head.
Yuck.
I take a step back.
Yeah. There's filtration systems in these suits, but let's not push them.
Good filtration systems in your suit. Some idiot shot me.
Yeah, well.
Oh, true.
Some idiot was in my firing range.
Do we want to check that out?
Check out the spores? Or...
I'm going to try and patch this hole in my suit again.
All right. I will have you roll me a lend a hand for that.
There we go. 12.
12. All right. So I'll say that you patch up your shoot and gain 1 shield.
Damn.
All right.
Describe exactly what you did to patch it up, though.
I grabbed one of the old suits and took like the top of it and put it on over the suit that I am currently wearing, and then duct taped its neck to my neck, its waist to my waist, and its arms to my arms, so that it's sealed. It's just another like shirt chem suit taped on top of mine.
All right. So as you Frankenstein this suit together, you feel a little... yeah. You feel a little bit more protected.
Okay. What did he say about whatever Star Wolf wants?
Give it to Starwolf, yes.
Starwolf's freebooter name kind of convincing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Is that the big cheese we heard on the radio? He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Huh. So is he here, or did he send these guys here for... I guess he probably sent them for the map.
And then they failed him, and he left him behind because he's a dickhead. Maybe.
Or he could actually be here. I'm hoping he's here.
That would be convenient. Betty's pretty happily guarded. One problem at a time. Are we okay with all this flora? Does this seem normal? Grant, any idea what these flowers are?
Could I take a look at them and maybe see if I could figure out something about them from like a biological
could.
standpoint? I will go ahead and do that. I'm guessing a whiz roll.
Yep.
It's a 6. It's not going well already.
Ooh. In the end, you are a chemist. If plants are involved, they've usually been ground up into some sort of substance by the time it reaches your hands.
I'm used to
Closest
plants at the very end of their life stage.
Yeah. Closest that you can discern from this is that these look vaguely familiar to Panagos's megaflora.
Best I can tell you is that it looks like megaflora, for like Panagosian megaflora. Other than that, I'm used to more dealing with plants after they've had things extracted from them, not their biology when they're still alive.
Makes sense.
Any concerns about them being what they are?
I'm not like a paleontologist or any kind of like biologist for that kind of thing. I just focus on people.
I think you'd have to be a botanist.
Whatever.
I like the flowers. They're pretty.
Yeah, but let's not eat them.
Looks
Why
down
would
at
I
the
eat
freebooter
it?
that's stored everywhere.
As you look down at the freebooter, you swear that was not the position that he fell in.
All good?
Did he? Something? Move? What?
So no hesitation, immediately lights it on fire.
Yep.
Oh.
Honestly, that might be the go-to.
But did he?
He moved. Or something moved.
I'm gonna have you do a pyrokinesis in do something wild. Or do something inhuman.
Do something inhuman. That's wild, right?
Yes.
It's an 11.
11. As you torch this thing, you get this horrifying confirmation. Perhaps it's what you were thinking, perhaps it is something worse, something better. But as you set it on fire, the body moves its head for a moment as you see a grin stretched upon it before the flesh melts off and the movement stops for good.
Huh.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Nope.
But fire seems to be very effective.
Good to know. Not a fan of this entire situation, but let's move on.
Yeah.
Wait, she could send fire from my fingertips this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is that particularly effective against these things?
Well, I guess so. Haven't really tried fire yet.
Does everyone
Have you
killed on this
never
planet?
seen a zombie movie?
What now?
Wow.
Yikes.
Well, I'm frontier born. I ain't touched a single telly in my life.
Those, I
Hey,
the things you
I'm-
take for granted growing up on a space station.
I don't know how you could live without entertainment. That's sad.
Oh, we had entertainment, all right.
What does that mean?
Just don't.
Just no.
Don't.
Mm-mm.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah.
I lived on L's for a while. Don't ask. You remember all the shit I had to deal with before we lifted off? Yeah, that.
No, I'm good. Yep. No. Mm-mm.
Just the Stone Face begins like, well, you start with a glow bug, and
Moving on. Just starts walking forward.
I do, as we're walking, hey, does everybody who dies on the planet turn into a grinner?
from what we've seen, yeah.
Okay. Right behind you, Sil.
Going to be, as we're moving along, looking if there's any potential lab or armory as we're walking.
So you notice there is a door early on to the left, a door midway to the right, a door further down to the left, and then a sort of wraparound in the hall.
Start close by.
Closer would probably be a better option initially.
Right. So, as you go through the store, inside it is a large rectangular room with a conference table at the center. Vines have bursted in through the hallway window, but otherwise it has been largely untouched by the invasive nature. Various skeletons lay slumped in their chairs, as one looked as if it were clawing against the flickering hollow screen on the wall.
Skeletons. So they didn't turn.
What killed them? Is there any way we could tell?
Yeah, you can investigate the bodies more. I'll have you read the room for investigations.
Wits, right?
Yep.
That's a 6.
14.
We're off to a great start.
Mm-hmm. Great start.
I got a 14.
All right, so Sylvia, you're scanning over, and it is a lot to process, knowing that the man who killed your family might be in here, knowing that there's some strange shit going on, and your head is not in the right place. But Vanya, you are able to sort of look at it through a singer's lens. And tell me, what questions do you ask?
Glancing at the book.
So you can do, does anything look out of place?
Dangers, escape route, best way in, best way to survive, and what's most vulnerable to. Yeah, does anything look out of place?
So this is where you can kind of look at where they died. It looks like each of the skulls has a damage to the back of the head, implying gunshot wounds to each one of them.
From the front or the back?
From the back, so execution style.
And they're all sat around the table?
Yes. Though the one that is scratching against the wall, that one is from the front.
Okay. Any indication of like a uniform or an insignia?
They look to be wearing corporate outfits. These were likely the upper management.
Okay.
What was your next question?
Is there anything dangerous?
You don't see any outright danger, but you do know that there is another room attached to this, which could lead to something more dangerous, and the hollow screen is currently flickering, and you're unsure what could have led the man to scratch against it.
Okay, what's the best way into that second room?
The best way in would be likely a bit of force. It doesn't seem like the nature has fully invaded in here, so it could be locked, it could not be locked, but the one sure way is enough force could bust it open.
All right, so this was probably cleanup. Thinking that by the time we got here, they knew the colony was going to fail, and the people who had a problem covering it up were gathered and shot. So, yeah. Or just shot for failing. Either way, this was the management team responsible. And whatever's behind that door might tell us a little bit more. I don't know, Syl, if you want to put your metal arms on that, or Stoneface, if you want to take a shot at it.
If the spider wants to have fun. And as this is going on, Deadeyes also seems to be in the corner looking at something, which looks to be potentially a device where the hollow screen is projecting from. Hi, fellas, any of you know how to fix up some gadgetry?
What did you find?
This is on the fritz. I'm just curious. No, you gotta always be armed with knowledge, I say.
I mean, yeah, I can fix something up, yeah.
All right, so Sylvia, do you go for the door or the projector?
You go for the projector. Technology's involved. She got distracted.
Ooh, another point for Deadeyes over Vanya. All right, roll to slap something together.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's 12.
Oh, that is, I think, our first non-7 to 9.
I think so, yeah.
I'd like to think that this isn't too different from the technology that you worked with in the arena. And as you work with this familiar tech, the hollow screen suddenly reaches a solid form. A string of text goes across it, reading. Facility lockdown. All must quarantine. Doors will reopen when outbreak is cleared.
I mean, we knew that there was an infection, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Stoneface, and whatever your name was. You guys should go put on actual environment suits.
We're good. We don't, we got the suits that we need to do the job.
So they're totally resistant to like an airborne infective agent. Full filtration, no skin vulnerable, no mucus membrane.
Stoneface walks up to you and puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "You speak lots of words, but we've survived this long for a reason."
Can I see? Are they like face covers or?
Oh, it's full on gas masks.
Okay, cool. Okay. Now about that door.
Sylvia cracks her knuckles. I got this. Walks over there. Spider legs.
All right. So using your spider legs, you are able to just pry the door open. Inside, you find that this next room is outfitted with a desk that has 2 shattered computers laid on top of it and tipped over desk chair just against the wall. There is a skeleton that is collapsed on the floor, clutching an audio tape.
Real obsidian vibes. Click.
The seed is alive. It has heard us, felt us. It is angry. It knows we used it for Project Eden. It knows we used it for food. Void take us all.
Come on. Just once, I'd like it to be some mundane, stupid bullshit. Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean,
That would be nice for refreshing change of pace.
we could just take a very long vacation after this is done.
A normal trip in the frontier? No way!
Nice. Thank you, Miss Frizzle. Okay, so the seed. I guess we're gonna find out what that is, other than like a living source of what, some kind of matter production, some. Okay, maybe it's just my trauma talking. Maybe it's not connected to the Titans or any of that.
I mean, he said void.
Yeah, but that's just a swear that people use. Void take us is just like, oh no, we're fucked.
Eh,
What? Everybody says this. It's a totally normal thing to say. Do you guys not?
looks
you
at
not-
Grant.
Okay, well, you're weird.
Sure. I'm
Pot
the weird
kettle.
one. Pot.
In other news, fork found in kitchen.
Anyway,
Speaking of forks, I'm getting hungry.
Sure, man. We'll get you a sandwich after this.
you all make it back to the ship in one piece. There's we have actual food.
Our sandwich is like 3 pieces.
I mean, we make them with 7 or 8, but they can be 3.
Oh, it's been too long since I've seen a sandwich.
Actually, that's fair.
Yeah, that's.
Sandwiches all around once we finish this. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're in some sort of big fucking plant death trap thing, right?
So the seed probably the source of all this megafauna. Some kind of terraforming shortcut, maybe? They found a thing that makes plant life and went, well, what if we just milk this for all it was worth and sped up the terraforming process? Except
I mean,
it doesn't like
that
that.
sounds like definitely sounds corporate to me.
Yeah. Let's try and find a lab. Maybe it's still down here.
All right. So do you re-enter the hallway?
Why you gotta say it like that, man?
That makes me.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Why you do us like this?
Come on,
I
bro.
just do my job.
Come on.
You have to do it so well.
Yes, I do.
Sylvia, you're still going first.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. As you re-enter the hallway, there is a door to the right, which seems to have been completely overgrown, a door further up to the left, and a hallway that wraps around. You swear that door wasn't overgrown when you first looked at it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Can it hear us?
Yeah, I feel like it's fucking with us, like, purposefully.
Well, plant meet fire as she.
Oh,
Forms of
whoa,
fireball?
whoa.
No?
So there's a very real possibility that we're in the den of a semi-conscious plant monster. Currently, the only thing we've done to piss it off is kill that freebooter. What if we kept not pissing it off?
I feel like if we keep going further, we're probably going to end up pissing it off, because I think this is its home.
Right, but we haven't yet. I'm if we're encountering an alien life form for the first time, then my impulse is diplomacy first. Maybe the freebooters are here to take it, and if we protect it from them, it'll be chill.
So, just that I'm understanding correctly, you want to talk to a plant?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
More importantly, I think the plant has a good chance of understanding.
If it wants to.
It might also be a savage animal, in which case, yeah, fire. But let it take the first shot as far as that goes.
Just motions for you to go to the door.
Okay. I'll walk up to the vines on the door.
There are vines.
I reach out, I grab one. Say, Hello? Can we get through here?
As you grab onto the spine, you try to communicate with this being of unknown proportions and sentience. In response, you get absolutely nothing. They are just vines.
Okay. Thanks for the wind up. Okay, so maybe we have to find the seed itself.
Yeah, it's probably like a central. Probably a center. This might just. You might have just like talked to one of its nerve endings.
Kind of what I'm thinking. Other doors?
Other doors.
All right, you have the door to the left and the hallway wraparound, which as you get closer, you see that it leads into a mini hallway with a small door.
On your left.
Moves forward and to the left.
All right. So inside here, it opens up into a narrow hallway with large amounts of moss just at this point carpeting the entire floor, reaching up into half of the walls, and just enough on the two doors to the right to see that the bathrooms are in this one where on the left side you see a double door with a fork and knife symbol.
Do we even want to know how much of a mess the cafeteria is?
I mean, someone was hungry.
Yeah, I guess you guys could search for preserve forever food. Probably not irradiated.
There might be something that isn't immediately infected by the fungal spores, but anything not vacuum sealed is probably fucked.
Just look for MREs.
Right. Who's entering first?
Sylvia again.
Sylvia. I'm not going to need to hear your reaction as once you walk through, the first bathroom door swings open as something reaches out and grabs your ankle.
They reached out and grabbed my ankle.
Yes.
No thoughts immediately. Spider backpack goes to slice whatever it was.
All right, singing and swinging.
That is Blitz, right?
Yep.
That's an 8.
An 8. So in that, you can choose one of the options. The +1 wound, -1 wound received, open opportunity, reroute, or damage enemy possession.
Reroute.
Reroute. So yeah, you stab this thing and you realize this is a grinner with half its torso ripped off as it reels back as its nails claw into your ankle, causing one wound, and it begins to crawl away with its entrails dragging behind.
All right.
Yeah, just a scratch.
What do you think of the chances it's able to go get friends? We might stop it.
Yeah, we should actually do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Grant, do you want this one or?
Grant's just immediately already aiming to try to shoot it. Just stun it.
Just stun it? All right. Roll for that.
Here we go.
Did you just put bleach in your bullets?
Yes. 13.
No, that thing is properly stunned, as it is now just permanently, well, not permanently, but for a long time, stuck in the position of it pushing open a toilet stall. Entrails just out like a Tuesday morning, as it's just stuck in this grinning face, staring face to face with the toilet.
Maybe it wasn't going anywhere, but it still looks fucking goofy. You want to go ahead and curb stomp that, or should I?
I'm going to come over and say, sorry about this, buddy. And then I'm going to. I previously compacted air around Stoneface to try and stop him. Now I'm going to crush this thing's head with telekinesis.
Yeah, given that it is in a completely vulnerable state, you are able to do that, as this poor little half zombie thing just head explodes.
Can't have you going for help.
A thought just occurred to me. Sylvia's gonna look into where the grinner came from. Is the other half of the torso in there?
You know, that is a great question, and the answer is yes. The lower half of the body is sitting on the moss-covered toilet.
Okay.
How? I mean, it's probably too late at this point, but leaning down to examine the body, what cut you in half? Right?
And that was my thoughts too.
If this place went down to some kind of infection, how did he get bisected?
Who here, and I'm going to guess maybe Sylvia, or it could be any of you, is most familiar with melee weaponry of the frontier?
Not remotely.
Probably me and Grant, honestly.
Grant would know like of it because he's seen a whole bunch of it, but not actually utilized it himself.
It doesn't take a user to know that a chain blade cut this thing in half.
Who uses chain blades?
I don't know anyone off the top of my head. Not that I can remember anyway.
Freebooters?
Do freebooters use them?
They could. They use a lot of stolen weapons. Chain blades aren't really exclusive to anyone, just not many people choose the melee lifestyle in the world of gunslingers and whatnot.
Saves on ammo. I imagine that it would also be used by people really expecting dense flora.
Someone who knew what they were walking into.
Yeah, probably.
But didn't know enough to go for the head.
Mutation, maybe? Something they weren't expecting?
Or they were fucking with it for fun.
I mean, that feels more like a freebooter.
Yeah. Well, do you think those guys found any food?
Oh dear God, we should find them.
And we'll, yeah.
So you have left Deadeyes and Stoneface unsupervised, correct?
We have. Stoneface said he was hungry, and we suggested he plunder the kitchen for vacuum-sealed containers.
Yeah, so as you guys leave the bathroom, neither of them are in the hallway.
Are they in the kitchen?
Is that where you go next?
Yes.
So it is not kitchen that you enter into, but rather the mess hall, as a large room is filled with various like circular tables with those little circle benches that are branching off of it. And the infection here is probably the strongest, as almost the entirety of the mess hall is coated in this moss megaflora sprouted all over, and various skeletons along with not so skeletal corpses are littered in various positions, sitting at the table, laying across the ground, one holding its tray at the little kind of serving area. And there you see a couple of them go down. Grinners that were actively moving as bullets go through their head, and feasting upon them as they land is Stoneface as he looks up with a big grin on his face. Oh shit! You weren't supposed to see that.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, he's eating the grinners?
Yes. And he has his own grin, but he is still actively communicating.
Sylvia? Fire?
No, wait.
Yes.
What the fuck? Hey, bud, what the fuck?
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but also gonna eat.
Oh. Hey, Vanya. That was your name, right? Jedi's like nicknames. But you haven't become infected yet.
Yeah, not planning on it.
This won't hurt our chances from getting home, will it?
Okay, it's going to be a slightly long conversation, but we'll still have the conversation. I look over at Deadeye's. You too?
You don't see Deadeye's. You saw his bullets, but he's in a sniper nest as far as you know.
Okay. But you're talking. You're still you.
That's right.
How?
I don't know. We got the infection at some point, but we maintained our sanity. But we've needed to continue to eat, and the flesh of other grinners has been sustaining us.
Stay right there. I knew it. What did I say? We were in that church 10 seconds and I asked them, what do you eat? Fuck.
Wait, so you knew?
No, I guess I intuited. Anyway. He's talking, he's thinking, he's not hostile. This is huge, right?
I mean, he's just another thing to kill in my mind, but
no,
sure.
It means not all grinners are monsters. Some of them become the homicidal animals, and some of them don't.
As long as it keeps subsisting themselves on the flesh of the lesser ones.
So you don't view those two as homicidal monsters?
Not towards us.
Yeah. Every other grinner we've met has just rushed us and attempted violence. So I'm not the expert, but it seems like if one can be made immune to the worst sides of whatever this is, maybe everyone can?
That's a great question.
Right? Isn't there like a patient's hero leads to a cure kind of thing?
I mean, we could see what we can do, but the thing is, if it's fungal, you can't really make a vaccine. You can make some sort of like antifungus that can fucking focus on it, but other than that,
But for now, not killing them, right? Are we all on board with that?
for now.
I'm keeping an eye on them.
Valid. Yeah.
This point, Stoneface puts his gas mask back on. So,
We're good.
that's good. Dead Eyes, you can come down now. And emerging from the kind of almost loft area inside that probably had storage if it weren't completely consumed with nature, swings down Dead Eyes. Right. So we're all peachy and whatnot.
As long as you have no more other secrets that you've been keeping from us.
No. It wasn't really a secret. More of it wasn't really relevant.
I continue to dislike you on a personal level, but yeah, we can still work together.
Good.
Not you, Stoneface. You're great.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I smell something really yummy. And he starts wandering towards the back end of the mess hall.
Oh boy.
We should also... Hang on. What is he... I'm going to follow him.
I was gonna say, what would he think smells good?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll follow. I can't leave them alone.
You follow him to a metal sort of sliding door with a scanner on it. It is cracked and glitching, but it reads Stargo Employee ID. And you would know that Stargo is one of the oligarch companies, specifically in food production.
I look around at the bodies back here by the thing and like, does any of them have a key card?
I'm going to have you roll me a base wits to see if you can find one with a key card.
Eight.
So you are able to, though it's taking a bit of time. It's a good chunk of bodies in by the time you find one. So in this time that Vanya is taking, what is Sylvia and Grant doing?
Looking around, if this is a kitchen, they might have like gas containers or something that she could use to potentially create weaponry with.
As you look around, you do find some that are kind of hooked up to the kitchen, but they've been long since drained. But you do notice a note that says, restock canisters at the closet.
Great, I'm gonna go find a closet. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be here. And he himself is going to be trying to like put something together real quick as like a impromptu fungicide. Because if this is fungus and he needs something to be able to like get rid of it quick.
Mm. Believe you just recently took a move that would allow you to do that.
Yes. I took what's the name? The experimental method. So I'm going to roll wits to try to make something out of the various organic compounds that I have on my in my kit and around me to try to make a fungicide.
All right.
$11.
11. All right. Yeah, you have created your own mini fungicide.
And he's just gonna like put that away for later for when they have a larger amount of the fungus to deal with.
Perfect. So yeah, Vanya, you have collected a key card. And Sylvia, you notice that there's no closet door in this room. So it is up to you. If you want to find the closet, you will have to leave the mess hall.
He's not going to do that. She'll stay with them in the mess hall for now.
All right.
Boop, boop.
As the door opens, you can just hear this almost goop noise as this moss, almost in an algae-like state, just drips down, and you see a room. Looks as if it was made almost of complete concrete. It's a lot starker and almost as if it was additionally built onto the facility, as there are large vats of food processors, but instead of the normal sort of synthetic substances that are kind of like grayish color that are pumping through it, it is entirely green, coming from pumps hooked up in the ceiling, slithering through other parts of the facility.
Well, I'm not going to eat that.
Dinner.
Hey, that's pretty clearly the same stuff that, infected you. Is it safe?
Yeah. We'll find out, but there's something in my stomach that's telling me I need it.
That's not disconcerting at all.
Deadeye, are you getting the same impulse here?
It does smell mighty delicious. And to you guys, it smells like rotting mold.
Graham, are they going to die or are they going to get better?
Jury's still out. I wasn't expecting people. I wasn't expecting grinners to have sentience. So anything's up in the air right now. It's all weird science now.
Okay. Can we do an examination on one of them? Is that a thing we've got a minute for?
I'd love to try, honestly. Even if I can just eyeball it, I might be able to see signs, like if it's necrotizing, but fungi usually keep hosts alive, since fungus is where we get, penicillin and such from.
Yeah, hey, before you guys eat, do you mind if we figure out why you're still yourselves?
I see you want to eyeball me. And then Stoneface interrupts. Stoneface interrupts, goes, I think he's trying to vivisect us.
I require you to die, and I don't have any interest in killing you.
Well, I believe is the practice of cutting an alive person open.
It's fucking barbaric.
Yeah, it's not our way. Not our style.
Unless it really pisses off.
I've done it once or twice, but
Yeah, see, there you go.
I ain't gonna let you look at me, but that's up to Stoneface. And at this point, Stoneface just starts stripping.
As Stoneface is removing the suit,
I'm not gonna stop.
Grant will be trying to just get a general examination over him, from a medical standpoint.
So he does seem to be very well in shape. He's, in simplest terms, built like a brick. He's not the tallest, but as decent height, fairly muscular. But what's the most off color is his skin tone, which has slight green hues to it.
Well, there's more green pigment within his skin, almost like it's chlorophyll, but a fungus generally doesn't need chlorophyll.
Hey, Silly, you think you could whip up some kind of scanner? Maybe a picture or two?
What are we scanning for?
Abscesses or unusual stuff.
You want an ab scanner?
No, I misspoke. Just weird organic. Grant, what is she scanning for?
Probably the spores.
All right, I will try to whip
fungal
up
density.
a fungal density meter. That's a 9. It continues.
All right. So as you kind of take your scrap and make this scanner, you are able to just get a reading of it's not really fungal or floral, but almost a combination of both. As you see that there are high density levels of spore in his bloodstream along with built up chlorophyll. And in his brain, it looks as if there is something that is growing, something that is not human or really any sort of fauna that is growing in the brain. It is green. It is branching out as if almost if it were like roots. But it hasn't fully taken over the brain yet. And then as you get the readings, your scanner can no longer handle it, and it breaks down.
So there's something growing in this brain.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And I'll relay the rest of the information as well, specifically to Grant.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Any fungus that attaches itself to a living host generally affects the brain. It grows all over it so that way it can control it.
So it's not that he's resistant to the fungus, it's that it hasn't taken effect yet.
That or this is like some sort of mutated strain that's decided to keep a host alive and cognizant instead of just being a monster.
Has Deadeye eaten the green stuff yet?
Deadeye has not yet, but he is eyeing up one of the vats.
Maybe it's like a unique combination of the fungus with the normal issues of cannibalism with prions.
What?
Is there a normal issue with cannibalism?
Yeah, eating the flesh of a human causes all kinds of horrible shit to your brain, among other issues.
Oh, so it might actually be the. Oh,
Fungus combined with cannibalism, yeah.
So does that mean they ate people before?
I don't know if it was that they ate. I don't know if it was that, but it was definitely that. I definitely think it's them eating their fellow grinners as opposed to just,
what? One sec. Are the people who died out in the common area? Did they turn grinner or did they just die? Because they were probably eating this green stuff too.
You can't tell with the skeletons, but there are various grinner bodies, and the freebooters that were killed here had also become grinners.
Okay. Grant,
Yup.
sorry to ask this. Can you check their stomachs?
That's sure.
Dare I ask how you check the stomachs?
I think the best way he would do is give them something to induce vomiting to see if their stomach still works in that sort of capacity, or if there's some sort of fungal mutation that maybe affects how they digest now as well. Since it's also in their brain, it could also affect other organs in other ways.
Yeah, I'm going to have you just do a base wits to do essentially an autopsy.
All right. That is an 8.
8. The method doesn't yield exact results. It's enough to tell you that the digestive system is no longer the same when this parasite takes over.
Yeah, that's what I figured. This is changing the digestive system, but I can't tell how. Not from these subjects.
Right. I mean, if Deadeye wants to try to
eat now.
Vanya, that's on you to give him the go-ahead. I'm not fucking doing it.
I don't know. I don't know if it's safe. But if you guys have been surviving here, I don't know, maybe one of you should try it first a little bit. See if you feel okay.
Yeah, no, Stoneface, go ahead. And Stoneface, still in his undies, goes and rips off one of the tubes and just starts guzzling it.
I said a little bit.
But it's so good.
I'm gonna look over at Deadeye suspiciously. Does he think this is bad? Is he fucking around? Is he getting his friend killed right now?
He has his sniper rifle aimed at Stoneface.
Should have made you try.
As he's consuming it, Stoneface's skin becomes greener and greener
Okay,
and
stop.
greener.
For real, stop.
But it's and then he freezes in place.
I'm gonna cut the pipe. I'm gonna knock it out of his hand or get rid of it.
All right. With telekinesis or normally?
Telekinesis.
All right. Do something inhuman. Actually, no. This would be a singing and swinging because you're trying to take something away from him.
That I also do that with the same roll. So
Right.
12.
12. So I'm assuming you'll take that from him, and what's the other option you choose?
I think it's reposition. Like I push it one way and him the other.
All right, that works. You send him flying, and as you send,
pull or a slide, then
okay, you slide him, but either way, as you pull him, you hear a horrific noise as he falls over, and you see roots growing from his feet.
Fuck. Is he? Hey, can you hear me?
No response.
Damn it.
Sylvia reaches out her hand. Should I go ahead and,
I look to Deadeye. So
First things first. And he fires a shot into the head. Yeah, you can burn him.
take the Tesla gun.
Right, you take the Tesla gun, and she snaps her fingers and burns him alive. Well, dead.
Makes kindling.
Shit.
All right.
Get out of here. Or further in, I guess.
That room doesn't have any further doors, so the only way out would be from where you came.
Yeah. Aside from the one blocked by vines, I think there was one more door we didn't try, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, let's.
Sylvia, Grant, where are you feeling in this moment as you leave the mess hall?
Concerned.
Abject horror. At nature unleashed and given so much time to mutate under so much radiation.
Fair enough. So, as you guys exit the mess hall, go through the bathroom hall, the uncovered door, it's small, and you hear noises coming in from inside. They sound human, or at least alive. There are people in here. And with that, we're going to take our break. All right. So, you three have all heard noises of living activity coming from this small door. What is your next move?
Well, Grant is currently loading up the fungicide into his ray gun, just replacing like the usual mixture that he has for sickening, just with the fungicide. Just like don't
All
that
right.
shit right now. Just do this.
Vanya's gonna try and listen at the door to determine if these are like voices of people talking or grinners.
And Sylvia?
Considering the fact that the fire seems to be the most effective, she's just going to take position ready to launch a stream of fire.
Scared. Mate. This is the jackpot here. This is enough stuff to blow the kingdom come and make you get the hell out of here.
Humans. Freebooters, probably. And they're sitting on a giant pile of explosives.
Sylvia starts smiling.
Too much explosives to just set off willy-nilly. Let's try this. Pop the door. And as soon as the door opens, I'm going to try and reach in, grab them, and yank them out with telekinesis. Just into the hallway.
Is that a plan that the others are down for?
I personally say go for it, and Grant will also try to just fire with a stun shot at anyone who looks like they might, just like the very first person he sees, because he doesn't know who else could be waiting on the other side of the door.
Seems like step one is to separate them from the explosives, right?
Yeah, and anyone who's left, just stun them from being able to activate the explosives again.
Cool.
Sylvia, do you want them separated from the explosives?
No, but she trusts Vanya and understands that this would probably be a bad idea. So she'll let them be separate.
All right, so I will have do something inhuman from Vanya and slinging and swinging from Grant.
$14.
All right, and then this would be with your ray gun.
Yep, and I gotta. Given the amount of explosives in there, I'm going to use my one inspiration point to bump that 9 up to a 10.
All right. So the door opens. Vanya, you yank these two people that were huddled in there. One of them already, like, hands grabbing onto a gas canister. As before they can even react, Grant's ray gun fires out and they just freeze in place and just land.
Awesome.
Take it easy, strangers. No sudden moves.
There is no sudden movements because they are stunned.
Oh, well, that's convenient. What are we looking at?
You're looking at two freebooters, both fully armed, and one of them hugging onto a gas canister.
Well, I don't think he's going to need that anymore.
Mm-mm.
Or this. I just start handing Sylvia their weapons. This, or this. Or
Putting them
this.
in her backpack.
And the detonator's right here. Probably not for you, Sylvia, given how you feel about these guys right now.
What?
There's a lot of explosives right here, and I know revenge is sweet, but I'd prefer to exist after this is done, thanks.
Yeah, no
Fine.
shade on your whole revenge thing, but
Not
We're
at the
here
cost of
to-
everyone else.
Yeah, we're trying to get out of here as well. How long until they're not stunned anymore?
So, as you say that, you start to see one of their fingers start to wiggle.
There we go. Hey. Hi.
Oh, I've been taken to the void.
No. Not yet, anyway.
Oh. What am I doing here?
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. You're on an irradiated planet in a secret lab trying to rig up a bomb. What are you doing here?
At this point, the one who's fully kind of unstunned, the other one's still trying to get his bearings, stand up. And you realize there's been a consistency among these freebooters. None of them have been wearing any sort of protection.
Cool.
But
Dumb as
under
hell.
this amount of radiation and exposure, there should have been effects by now. Yes. Oh, shit. Boss gunned on that shit, and we were trying to get out of here. The only way we knew how to blow a big hole in the wall and run.
Okay. Why did you come here in the first place?
I know. Boss said we were going here, getting some sort of treasure.
What's your boss's name?
Well, ain't going to be our boss soon because he'd have our heads for running, but, you know, the Dread Wolf Star, the Dreadnought, the Star Wolf.
There it is.
He's here.
Yeah, he likes to have boots on the ground when he does things that he wants, you know, best do it yourself and all that.
I look over at Sylvia.
You start seeing a little red flashing in her visor.
Okay. So. Okay. What did he want specifically?
Said,
And
he's looking for treasure.
treasure, just treasure? Not, the treasure of the seed or treasure of the old gods or a bunch of gold.
As you begin asking these questions, the other one finally stands up, and I want you to roll me chat him up.
Would this qualify as preventing a fight?
No, because you're prying for information here, but they don't seem hostile at the moment.
A 9.
A 9. Oh, because I would have bumped you right up.
Yep.
Yeah. We might know a little bit more about this treasure, but we gotta have a guarantee of safety first. You're not gonna just outright kill us right after so we give you this.
I'm just gonna lean over real quick and whisper in Sylvia's ear. The radiation will take care of our. So you don't have to shoot them. It's okay?
Oh, shooting them was not even on the table.
Cool. Yeah, she promises not to shoot you. As do we.
They eye the various arsenal that is on Sylvia. Yeah. Or any kind of weapons at all.
I will not touch you, I promise.
Right. You two's better hold up to that. Something about a map piece and some blokes, which I guess is you guys gonna bring the rest of the map together and getting some sort of big payout from some nice benefactor.
Rations, probably. Oh no, wait, no, the other guy. Okay. Well, thank you. Which way? How do we get to him?
He's gone to the seed.
Ominous. Thank you. Which way to the seed?
They point down the hall to the one door that's been covered with vines.
Okay. Cool. Hard way it is. All right. Well, the exit is through there. Just hit the decontamination you care, and you're good.
Oh, good. Hope to not see any of the lots around. And the two freebooters scurry away.
As they run off, she's going to set them on fire.
All right.
I
Give
knew it was
me-
coming, and still.
She promised to not touch them. She's not
I
touching them.
heard you. And
Give me
technically, you
slinging
could
and
have
swinging
said I
with
won't
wild.
hit you with any of these weapons, and this would still have been true.
That's with Wild Raid, I believe. Yeah, Wild
Well-
attack.
Yeah, wild for doing a pyromancy.
That's a 9.
All right, choose one.
Extra damage.
All right. So, as these guys run off, suddenly they just burst into flames. As they run and scatter, they're covering the walls, the floor, and everything as the green is now lit aflame and is spreading across the hall. And you feel something prick you, Sylvia, and that is going to be 1 damage as you begin to feel woozy. Your suit has now been contaminated.
Damn. Okay.
I think you pissed it off.
And
This is
fine.
what We're sorry, Plant. She just really hates these guys. Let's go.
What? I said the only good freebooter is a dead one.
Yeah, but we made a deal, and they were gonna die outside anyway. They were gonna run up to the surface with no weapons. They've been torn apart. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And
And you're at the door that has been now reinforced with even more vines sporting thorns.
I'd like to try and use an ability of mine. I'd like to try and use
What ability is that?
my Hollow Codex, which allows me to, on a do something unhuman, speak with the dead.
Ooh, all
And
right.
I wonder if this will let me communicate with the plant. Previously, we flavored it as sort of pushing currents through a brain psychic connection.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you're going to like or dislike this answer. As you do this, every dead grinner in your sight sits up.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
Not the most unexpected thing. Okay.
That was on your list of expectations?
Well, if it's all one entity. Hello?
Why are you here?
We're here for the map.
You've desecrated me for a map.
Self-defense.
No. You could have chosen other routes.
We avoided these vines out of deference. I'm asking your permission to pass them.
I will think. And suddenly, it cuts out.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reach forward and pull the vines to the sides to create enough space for it to get through.
Yeah, the vines go limp.
Drill through with psychic wind and just whoosh. We gotta move fast, guys. I think Starwolf. He's there. He did it.
Did what?
I think he has the map.
Well, fuck.
And he might have just killed the seed.
I repeat. Well, fuck.
Yeah, let's run.
Yeah, running.
Running.
As you run inside, you don't see the Seed or Starwolf in this room, but you do seem to have reached the laboratory, which once held various work tables, experiments, and kind of tests in general, but a lot of it has just been completely overconsumed with almost this bulbous wave of vines and megaflora, each spread out a yellow mist of spores hanging heavy in the air as piles upon piles of bodies in various stages of decomposing are there. And standing at guard are two heavily armored freebooters who seem unfazed by it.
As you approach, I say, we can go around you or we can go through you.
None shall pass. The boss has work to do.
Through it is then.
The answer's that.
I'm assuming no fire this time.
Yeah, rely on the gun if you can.
That pulls out her Gatling gun.
Be attacked.
All right. So, what actions are each of you taking?
I will try to pin them and or damage their armor with telekinetic force.
All right, they'll be swinging with a wild. What about you, Sylvia?
100% fire in the Gatling gun.
Normal swinging, swinging, and Grant.
Ray gun set to stun. Just need to get them out the way.
All right, ray gun swinging and swinging. 3 different swinging swingings, 3 different stats. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's a 6.
11.
Also an 11, I believe.
Can we get an F in chat for our good friend Grant here? The character progression of suffering continues as. Well, first, let's hear what the other two pick for their 2 options in singing and swinging.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going
Wait,
to
we
take a
get
little
2
bit of
options?
damage to pin one of them against the wall and rip the front off his armor, giving an ally a superior position and damaging an enemy possession.
All right. And Sylvia?
We only get, just to confirm, we only get 1 option, right? Not 2.
You got 11, so you get 2.
Oh, okay. Mitigate damage and extra wound.
All right. So before this all happens, they fire these essentially assault rifles. Again, better guns than really anyone else on the frontier. And as they go off, Sylvia, you're able to dodge it. You take a glancing blow, Vanya, for 1 wound. Meanwhile, Grant, as you get ready in position to aim, as you take 3 wounds.
Ow! My everything.
But as soon as this happens, Vanya, you're able to disarm and pin one of them. And Sylvia, with your added damage, the one who gets pinned gets eviscerated and slumps to the ground. You now have 1 guard left.
You want to rethink that?
Look, I got a job to do and I'm doing it.
Cool. Hit him.
Firing the gun.
All right.
11. This time I will avoid damage by using my Watch the Hands to steal an enemy possession. Namely, I yank his weapon out of his hand and into mine.
All right. And what did Sylvia get?
7.
What option does she pick?
Mitigate damage, because that's already going to be 2 wounds.
All right. So, yeah. He fires off again, and was Vanya mitigating this one or not?
Yeah, I mitigated and I stole his weapon.
That's what I thought. So, yeah, so as this happens, he goes to fire, and next thing you know, his gun just flies out of his hand. He looks up and just goes, as the mix between... Describe to me, how does this tag team of telekinesis and Gatling gun look?
Yeah. Claw out, pull. And if he's...
And, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
As the gun goes flying off and he says, fuck, Sylvia's going to gun him down at his kneecaps and then just split him in half.
Ooh. As the guard collapses, Grant, how are you feeling?
I'm suffering currently, mentally, physically, emotionally. But for the most part, I'm just trying to stay upright because I haven't been hit that hard in a while. Not all at once, at least. Ow! Fuck!
Hell yes, Sylvia. Good work, Grant. Grant?
Ow!
Are you okay?
Oh, fuck.
I'll live for now.
You. Here. First aid kit.
Thank you.
First aid spray. Try and patch it a little bit.
All right, so you're rolling lend a hand.
Spot. $13.
13. All right, you get a shield and a wound back.
Thank you. That helps a lot. Actually, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Here to help. Okay. Maybe you cover our backs?
Yeah, I can do that.
How's that door looking?
Looks like that door has been completely torn apart. Like barely staying on its hinges.
Right behind you, Captain Sutton.
I think that's actually the first time you said that. So she'll pause for a moment, kind of just shake it off, and then move forward.
All right. So inside, this is a large circular chamber. And inside is a literal seed, perhaps about the size of a spaceship, hovering, suspended in air, as the center has been split open, oozing. This green substance is standing beneath is a monstrous man, tall, feral, hunched, wearing a long overcoat, this mangled mess of blood-stained, luminescent hair as he combs through the viscera in his beard. It's about time you showed up. Oh, this is the folks that's been given the run around to me boys and the oligarchy. It's a damn shame that you lot have, well, it's best you stop breathing now. And in his hands, as he draws two chain blades and revs them up,
Sylvia, you got a good one-liner for this guy.
On sight, you see her visor go red. And she doesn't say a word. She just starts firing the Gatling gun.
Right. Stand on business.
Right. Roll me a swinging, Sylvia.
I did that wrong. That
It's an
You know
86.
that's 12.
12. What two options are you picking?
Minimize damage and extra wound.
All right. As you spray him, you can see his force field lighting up each time. Even with all that damage, his shield is still up. And as he swings the chain blade down, you're able to just dodge it, but a kick comes out into your chest as it launches you back to take a wound. Is that all you got? Pathetic.
Do I see the map piece on his person?
Not currently.
Does he have like a utility belt or something?
He has a belt.
Okay. Grant, you go first.
Grant is going to go ahead and pull out his ray gun. So Star Wars just looks like regular. He doesn't look like he's been affected by the fungus, right?
Not to your knowledge, but he has been just cutting open the seed.
I will use my ray gun on the sicken setting, which has been replaced with the fungicide, to see if maybe being covered in the seed spores and stuff could harm him extra, possibly, with the fungicide working to burn it away.
And the house situation. Either it works or it doesn't. Either way, we know.
Exactly. Fucking just barely. It's a 7. And I'm just going to be using that for avoiding some of the retaliatory damage.
All right. As you spray him with the fungicide, you see these spores start to pop off on him that were littering his skin and just into mini explosives. Ugh. Fuck. That was cool. I could use your brain.
I think he means
Yeah, but I'm using it.
Great, and Vanya.
Yeah. How do I want to? I think I actually think I want to see if the seed is truly dead.
All right.
I want to like try and reach out. I think I run up and touch it.
All right. And are you using your Speak with the Dead?
Yeah.
You reach out deep within its roots at the heart of the seed, and you hear the whirring of a chain blade as it slices through your back for 2 damage.
Ah. I'm down to 4.
Right. Come on. A bunch of nobodies. You've really been giving me all this extra shit to worry about. That's fine. How much your heads as trophies in the dreadnought?
talk a lot for a guy in the middle of a fight.
What's
Let's do
Sylvia's
something
next
about it.
move?
Hold on, I need to do something. Give me a second.
Great. Well, Sylvia's preparing. What is Grant up to?
Grant is up to continuing second verse, same as first, just hoping to keep igniting the spores to keep fucking this guy up.
All right. So roll me singing and swinging, and are you ready, Sylvia?
Yeah. Because she's not in her right mind right now, she just tosses the Gatling gun to the ground, seeing as it seems that it had done no damage, and runs up to him with her spider backpack and goes into melee distance and just tries to stab him directly.
Ooh.
So Grant got a 9, and I will use that as creating an opening from all the little spores just popping off on him to maybe make an opening for Sylvia to get at him.
I'm going to use telekinesis. Something I haven't done in a minute. See if I can do this. 11. I'm going to use it to reduce the damage against me. And I'm going to, if I can, use it to reduce damage against Sylvia.
So create an opportunity for an ally.
Are we both doing that? Can we stack those? I'd love to stack those. Absolutely.
Yep. Giving Sylvia as much of an opening as we can.
So yeah, as you pull him back, and since you are closest, Vanya, he's able to throw an elbow back and hit you in the temple, enough to still maintain him as the spores firecracker in his face. And Sylvia, what is your roll? I'm going to give you a +2 on top of it due to the opportunities opened by your friends.
That was a point of damage for me, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, are you serious? It's a 6.
With the
That's
+2?
With the +4. Because I had 2 already. I already had 2.
Oh my god. All right, don't worry. This is going to be cinematic.
It's a really cinematic way for you to die.
Right? Yeah.
As you leap at him, and he just raises one chainsword up and just stabs you right through the gut, and just starts whirring it as he looks you in the eyes. He
Dear
goes,
God.
"Oh, you know, you seem so angry. Oh, were you mad that one of your lands was pillaged? I hope you know I don't remember a single face. I've broken so many families. Just another nobody."
Fuck this guy.
That makes her mad. That makes her really mad.
That's going to be 3 damage, by the way.
How you doing?
2 left.
Is Starwolf wearing like a helmet or anything, or is he just like going without
his nothing. No PPE, nothing.
Got it. While he's on his little tirade, Grant's going to shove his ray gun into his mouth because it assumes that he's probably breathed in some of the spores and will just send the fungicide right into his lungs.
All right. I'm going to have you do something inhuman for this one,
Okay.
as you're doing something very specific.
I am. Absolutely. Thankfully, it's the same roll because it's also wild.
I think Vanya is going to help you by... Or, never mind, you got that.
Yep, that's an 11.
But I am going to try to crush him.
All right.
The old telekinetic squish. 10.
10. So in this moment, you just see the spores begin to light up as he just breathes out this puff.
I
Oh,
shove
like-
the air back into his lungs.
Oh! And as the explosion comes out of his lungs and back into it, his blades stop, his arms go down. Sylvia, you're able to slide out, and you have a chance to finish this.
She is just going to put a hand over his mouth and shoot flames down his throat.
And as this happens, you create an internal explosion. It's from the inside out, just combusts as his skin almost burns in reverse, starting with his insides, and eventually you just see his eyes bug out as the last things left before his body collapses.
Well, I think that's enough out of him. Oh. Are you... First aid kit.
She is still burning him.
Gonna stay there for a second. Throwing a little patch over the giant hole in my friend's stomach. Yay.
Yeah, you are bleeding profusely, Sylvia.
Yeah. She's just shooting fire down until there's nothing but ashes and there's a gaping wound.
Just pulls out a canister of foam and sprays it from the back and then the front.
Right. Starwolf is killed. What is your next move?
Fucking did it. How you doing?
Vanya, she just got stabbed. What do you think? How do you think she's fucking doing?
You healed me for 2 wounds, right? Or just 1?
A wound and a shield, I believe, is what I can do.
A wound and a shield. Okay. Sorry. Sylvia is just looking down at the pile of ashes that remain from the freebooter. And she's just not saying a word as her visor slowly returns to its normal color. And she just takes a deep breath. And then she realizes that it really hurts to breathe, as there was a massive hole in her stomach. Ow.
Yeah, he nailed me a couple times too. This was the guy, right? Not just for the freebooters, but like...
It was weaker than what I expected. Guess I
Wow.
built up this immortal monster in my mind. He was nothing but a human.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
I wish it could have been slower.
Are you unsatisfied?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Wow. He's gone. You don't have to carry that around anymore. It may not have been rewarding, but it is over.
It's not fully over. Not until I get things back to the way they were. Or at least as close as they can be. But it's a start.
Sylvia the Destroyer about to become Sylvia the Creator.
Create one hand, destroying another.
That's a cool image. I'm going to see about this real quick, but that is a cool image. Where's the map?
Hopefully it wasn't on him.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Be really funny.
As you search through, you get a glimpse at the core of the seed. There is a circular, almost tablet-like object in it, not yet reachable with how much has been cut through.
Hey, Deadeye.
No response.
Typical. Okay. I'm going to try and pull it out.
Right, do something inhuman.
That is a 10.
It's a 10. You pull the mat piece out without a single tear.
Nailed it. I would also like to do a little medicine on probably myself and Grant.
All right.
Or maybe me and Grant are trading.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can trade lend a hands.
Oh boy. That's a 4.
I got a 7.
My hands are a little bit shaky from getting fucking smacked really hard earlier.
So you regain a point. Okay. Let's get out of here before. Well, maybe if the seed's dead, virus won't take. Let's not find out.
I mean, I can incinerate the seed if need be.
It's dead. I tried to communicate with it as soon as we came in, and I don't think we can make it more dead than this.
You want to take that risk, though?
It doesn't seem like it was malevolent. The holo recorder made it sound like they had experimented on this thing. It probably created these things in self-defense, retaliation. I don't know if it deserves it. No?
Okay. She'll bend down and she'll pick up the weapons that he had. I have an idea.
Okay.
She'll take him with her.
Yeah, let's bring all his
So let me get this straight. You have a Gatling gun, a Tesla gun, and 2 chain swords on top of your normal weapons. How are you storing all of these?
Okay, no, I don't have the Tesla gun.
Okay, you left the Tesla gun.
No,
I have the Tesla gun.
Vanya
yeah,
has a Tesla gun.
Vanya
has
has
a Tesla gun. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I have it. Yeah.
We can mount it on
The
the
chain
ship.
guns are the plan. Her thought process is the spider backpack could have some enhancements itself.
You know, I was just thinking that.
And I think I've had just about enough of charging into battle with nothing but psychic abilities and a prayer. This guy's armor looks pretty good.
Yeah, underneath his coat seems to be a plated armor, so that will give you an additional shield.
Ah. Besides, if he has some kind of rank thing, we should probably
No.
let the whole fucking system know he's dead. And I
Oh,
don't think his
ranking
head's
in the
much.
order.
Yeah, I don't think his head's much good for that anymore. Maybe the
Considering
skull.
it's ash.
Dental records. Fuck it. Let's bring the body. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Well, there isn't a body anymore. There's just the clothes that he died in.
Then we take those with us.
Fair.
All right. As you guys exit the seed room and cross from the laboratory into the main hall, you find Deadeye's corpse laying in the doorway.
Right where he was standing when I heard the seed stop talking. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's over. Not the radiation, the rest. We'll tell Unity once we're back in.
Great. You initially had to be quiet in Cortex. The slightest sound could attract a horde. But as you leave the vault, it's not your silence that is suppressing, but the planet's. Alive, undead, puppeteered, whatever you might have described the Grinners, you do not hear a single laugh, a single rustle, or a single step on your way back to Roxy's reprise.
Is eerie.
Creepy.
I don't like it.
And sad. The Grinners might have been dangerous and unsettling. It's all a mess. And all the more reason for us to get rid of the oligarchy. The corpse will do this. Create this. Trying to cut corners. We can't let them anywhere near the kind of... I just hold up the piece of the map. I've never been more sure we're doing the...
Same,
We
honestly.
need to wipe them out. Especially, and she'll look over the planet, basically. After what happened here. There's no doubt in my mind. They're just as bad as freebooters.
Let's get in this space. Ranger, get us out of here.
Aye, Vanya. And as Roxy's reprise rockets out of atmosphere, you do not have much time to rest. As ping, ping, ping. Well, hey there, crew. Looks like we got a distress signal coming from just outside the planet.
Who?
Well, I can't rightly tell, but we can get closer to see.
Get closer.
Battle
Just
stations?
cautiously. If it's a distress signal, yeah, without a doubt.
All right.
Just outside the atmosphere of Cortex, drifting aimlessly, is it once looked like a perhaps cargo ship, but it now looks as if it is blocky, filled with almost this dirt sinewy like substance, various holes carved in and out of it. This is a hive consumed ship. This is essentially one of the messenger ships from the hive that is now drifting aimlessly.
Guess we get to pay off our debt. By ours,
Well-
I mostly mean...
True. But that's a distress signal, and it's not moving.
Do you want to run a scan?
Without hesitation, starts doing the scan.
All right, scan surroundings.
That's an 8.
An 8. So, on an 8, you can ask 2 questions. Are there any incoming dangers? Are there any notable resources? Do any anomalies appear? Is there life nearby? What is the most efficient route? And where is a safe place to land?
I mean, I think the obvious one is the one that I have to go with. Is there any life nearby?
Yes, it does read that the ship has quite a few alive on the on board. You have one more question.
Are there any dangers?
No, nothing seems dangerous around here. It is a derelict ship.
Let's hope they're hospitable.
I don't think they can really be inhospitable if they're having a emergency.
Or it's a trap.
It might be a trap.
It'd be a poor trap.
Well, we're about to fly over there and see, so not that.
That's fair.
All right, I directed Ranger earlier, and that felt like an overstep. He's your guy.
Ranger, bring us in.
Aye, Captain. You did not get a Captain, Vanya.
Yeah.
As you come to the docking bay, you see no lights, nothing. It doesn't have any sort of communication relay accessible. Frankly, as a hive ship, there's not normal doors, but there are tunnels and holes built into the side of it.
That tracks.
Doctor, I believe you have an arrangement with them.
Yeah. I'll take the lead on this one.
After you.
Got you covered.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Grant, take the lead.
With all three
Give
of
me
my
one
hit
moment.
points.
She's going to run to her bay and affix the blades to her, two of her spider backpack legs.
We come in peace.
We come in peace, you come in pieces.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Alright, Grant will take the lead on this one.
As you pull into the docking bay, it is a huge cavern, and the ships in here look like mockeries of the ships you normally find. They're not as blocky, if anything, they have more these uneven mounds that have been packed into the rough shapes of the ones that they have overtaken. But there is no greeting crew, and normally in the hive, everyone has a job doing something.
Spacesuits on, I guess.
Yep.
Or is there atmosphere in here?
There is atmosphere in a sense, but it may not be quite designed for your physiology.
Yeah, it might just be better better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right behind you.
Oh boy, I really hope they aren't coming to collect right this very fucking second.
They did take a hostage.
They did. So yeah, Grant will just chuck along to until someone stops him, and then he can specify hello, we're here to help, and also to possibly discuss getting our hostage back.
As you walk through, eventually you reach a tunnel where there is a vertical line of hive that look at you, stand guard, and then turn to the side as a way to let you in.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can talk to the leader. Do the hive really have leaders? Or?
I think
They
we're
have
mostly
a-
fine.
Queen.
Yes, they have a queen that lives on Unity.
Well, then we can talk to whatever representative the Queen has for us to discuss the business at hand.
Yeah.
As the cavern, or the hallway turns into a cavern, the hive continue to line the perimeter as it carves into a pilot's chair, but instead of the hive sitting in it, you see the one that the would-be captain is being currently used as a footstool to a familiar, well-dressed human, none other than Mr. Volley. Ah, so I see that you're the ones who came out of the confrontation. It's a pleasure to really acquaint you on now being winners of the grand race and coming out slaughterers of the pirate scum.
What?
You're confused, are you not?
I'm
Go ahead.
concussed.
You had this ship to come and contact you, but I contacted them first.
Why are you here?
Oh. Why is the Valley family here for anything? To strike tears and make progress in the frontier. You were obviously the greater force compared to the freebooters, which are mostly unorganized, great in numbers, but obviously you are smarter, stronger, and have more ingenuity. So I come with an offer. Tell me, what are your greatest wishes in the frontier?
I'm going to look over at my friends. We're a little injured right now. But I think you see that same angry look from the surface when Vanya was talking about what happened to the planet. Are we good? Are we all on the same page here, guys?
Oh, I will not try to kill me. You see, the ship is currently running a pheromones that put the hive under my control. And in my pocket is my handy nanovirus. Kill me, and you kill us all.
Maybe it's the concussion talking, but 3 of us in a ship full of hive for you? Tempting. But you wanted to know what my wish was.
Yes.
Motherfuckers like you didn't have power anymore.
Of course, the revolutionary. The singer who gave up his position of power to... Well, look where she is now. Destitute, but scrappy. A very good day for the underdogs and the revolutionaries. What do I say if I would dismantle the oligarchy for this map?
You wanted this man? Did you say you would do it?
Oh, yes. For the map, I don't make any dreams come true. How about you, Miss Sutton? You finally got your vengeance. Your family has been avenged. What could your brilliant mind want next?
Going to continue their work and eliminate the oligarchy and ensure that the freebooters never take hold again.
Yeah.
That's
That
not a
makes
wish.
it-
That's what's going to happen.
It makes it easy. I do the same thing and grants both of you your driving goals. And Dr. Becker. The biggest thorn in my side since, well, The revolution. Could I
That's
guess
me.
it? You also want the oligarchy destroyed?
To the last atom.
Then so be it. In exchange for the map, I will make sure that the oligarchy and any of the mega corporations never lay a finger on the frontier again.
Give us a moment. So, you full of shit?
100%.
Completely.
How would you even go about that? Disassemble it. He's just
I'm assuming by whatever the map leads to.
There is another play here. And it's a risky play.
I'm listening.
We don't give him the map. We let him come along. See if his fucked up mind can handle the out. I mean, if he's not lying about the nanovirus, we can't jump him right now.
Grant, is that something that he could really have on him?
Honestly, anyone could put together any kind of like viral agent. It's up to him if he would actually be willing to risk something going wrong and it affecting him too. I mean, closest thing I could think to do would be find some way to space him, but we can't because these hive ships aren't quite that easy to deal with.
Yeah.
Can't exactly just break a window.
How deep are we in space? Or in the ship?
You're pretty deep in the ship.
Not like standing in front of a giant view screen by any chance. Big old window.
No, unfortunately, they function more on sensors and various biotic aspects.
No, I still have the teleporter on me, is what I was thinking.
You do still have a teleporter
Oh
on you.
shit.
If, depending on the distance, would I be able to teleport to the outside from where we are currently?
You're not sure how far away you are from the outside, but if he doesn't make it outside, then there is a good shot that you are sending him into essentially packed Earth.
Thoughts?
It's a little random, but when has that ever stopped us?
Fair.
We can also walk him out a little ways and then do it.
True.
Metal is all
Up to you,
hell.
Cole. Which would you prefer? I'm not opposed to either.
It's not in me to just jump straight to violence. Not when there's another option, when we can play the game out a little longer.
I say we just
Well-
play it out until we don't have any moves left.
Okay.
Also because I'm really fucking tired and I don't want to have to fight again.
So hurt. I'm so hurt.
My bones
Fair.
ache.
Let's.
I'm not doing too hot either.
Good news is we don't have the map. So if he wants to make a deal, it's not like we hand it over here and then he poofs away.
True. Let's do it then.
Okay. Mr. Volley,
Yes. Please.
we don't trust you. We don't like you. Your offer is tempting, but without some discussion of how you would go about disassembling the oligarchy, we can't just say yes and hand over what is uncontestably the most valuable object in the galaxy. If you want to return to our ship with us and have a conversation about what that would look like, if there would be some sharing, some discussion of what the map leads to, a joint expedition, these things are possible. But a one-to-one's not happening right now.
Very well. More business savvy than I should have expected. But you know, such a small crew who has done such a good amount of damage. Deserve none better.
We are very
I should-
versatile.
I should join you. And then I'll let the pheromones guess out. And you'll see what your high friends want. But after our business is done, I do not like being the sloppy seconds than a deer.
Fair. Right.
And as you bring the devil of the frontier aboard your very own ship, about to put the final piece together and meet the creator, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.